Hi, fifth graders. Today we're going to talk about theme, or the message moral of a story. I'm sure you've talked about theme in fourth grade or even in third grade. So when you think of theme, think of a cream-filled donut or a cream-filled cupcake. You can't tell from the outside what delicious filling is on the inside. You have to keep reading, just like in a book, you have to keep reading to find out the hidden message or the hidden theme, just like in your cream-filled donut or your cream-filled cupcake. So some common themes would be things like appearances can be deceiving, or hard work and patience pay off. Laziness can have negative consequences. So can you think of any stories that you've read where appearances can be deceiving? So what story can you come up with that would fit the theme of appearances can be deceiving? I'll let you think about that one. So a story I was thinking of for appearances can be deceiving would be in Beauty and the Beast. When the Beast on the outside, he looks mean and grumpy, and he is at first, and then towards the end of the story, he really softens and he does get his normal human looks back at the end. Also at the beginning of the story, when the horrid-looking old woman comes and asks for shelter during the storm, and he turns her away because of her looks. So remember, appearances can be deceiving. Also on the flip side, sometimes people look like they're good and they're fine, but really they're rotten on the inside. So appearances can be deceiving. Keep that in mind. Another thing we're going to talk about with theme is we're going to compare it to the main idea. Often when I ask students the theme of a passage or what message or moral they learned from it, they tell me the main idea. So we're going to compare the two so you can see what the difference is between main idea and theme. So again, remember, theme is the message or moral of a story. The main idea is what it is mostly about. So for example, here's a main idea. Amanda always wanted the same things Marcy had. Notice with main idea, you are including the characters' names and their feelings. When you think of theme, that should be something that can be applied to many different stories. Obviously, you've read a story where the theme is jealousy, or there's a problem with jealousy in a story. And I'm sure the characters' names were not Amanda and Marcy. So you have to understand the difference between main idea and theme when giving the theme of a story. Here's another example. Even though Tim was afraid of heights, he still went to the top of the ropes course. So what does this tell me? The theme of this story is bravery, or overcoming obstacles. Perseverance. So even though he was afraid of heights, he still went to the top of the ropes course. Is this the only story we can read about bravery? Absolutely not. So you can look at some of these other examples. When you finish looking over some of these examples, ask yourself the questions. Jack and Jill were total opposites, but they were both excellent kids. What theme would fit for this main idea? And then on the flip side, for friendship, can you think of any stories where the theme or the moral of the story is learning the importance of friendship? And the final one would be overcoming obstacles. Can you think of a story that you've read where a character had to overcome obstacles? When you are finished with this, you will go through and you will do a Google form to practice identifying the theme of a passage. Have fun!